Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the God Factory and the Map Factory. Okay, so I'm Elises. I'm going to be showing you how to upload a mod or a map to the Steam Workshop. So first of all, you're going to need to open Steam, and you're going to need to come over to your library. You obviously are going to have Civilization 6 downloaded. And what's this? Something national park. Anyway, yeah. So this is for Civilization 6. So what you're gonna have to do is you will need to go to the filters, and then you'll need to wait. It's somewhere in here. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's this. No, it's not. Okay, it is this. It's this game section. So you go to the games, and you should deselect games so that you don't have that in your way, and then go to tools, and then we'll close that. I've recently used mine, so it's at the top, and it's called Sid Meier's Civilization 6 Development Tools. And you'll need to install that and everything like that, and just follow the instructions. You'll click it and install it, and blah blah blah, and that'll be your thing. So once you get it, you can launch it. I created a shortcut, and I just go here. So then you open up the Civilization tools, the SDK, and you will click Mod Buddy. So Mod Buddy, it's open, and what you're going to do is you're going to start a new mod. So just click New Mod, and then you will click Empty Mod. And then you will make a title, and I'm uploading the Brooklyn, New York map today. The author is me, Ulysses. Special thanks. Nobody has special thanks on this one yet. And my description for this mod is going to be quite mundane. Let's see. Look out. I'm walking here. Yeah. Look out, I'm walking here. Alright, so there it is. I created a name and I made a description. I usually, you don't have to do this part, but if you're going to make a lot of them, you start getting lost in the mix. So I like to name mine, my mod itself, Brooklyn, New York. I mean, I'm gonna name it exactly what it is so that I don't get mixed up. So, and then I name this Empty Mod 1 as well. Brooklyn, New York. Alright, so keep it all pretty the same. And then this Empty Mod art.xml file, you just delete that. So don't worry about it. We'll delete that. So we've deleted that original file that came with it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add a new folder, and you're going to name that folder Maps. After you've named it Maps, you're going to right click Maps, and you're going to add an existing item, an item you've already made. So I'm already here, kind of. No, I'm not. But so what you're going to do is you're going to run over to Documents. You're going to come down to My Games. Okay. Then you're going to go to Sid Meier Civilization 6, double click it. Then you're going to come to your saves. Then you're going to go to World Builder. Then you're going to find your saved map. You've already created a map in World Builder, and then you're going to come down to where I just showed you to go. You're going to find it in here. So I make a backup map for it before I start all this, so I would recommend making a backup for your map before you start doing this. Because there might be something that doesn't work, and then you need to, it's weird. I've had problems where I needed a backup when I didn't have one, and I regret it. So anyway, Brooklyn, New York. So I'm going to use that one, not the backup file. Brooklyn, New York, Civ 6 map. Now, after you've gone there, you're going to come up here to this little Brooklyn, New York name thing right above Maps, where the folder is located at. And you're going to go to Properties. You open up Properties, And I'm gonna get ahead of the game here and just copy my description. I'll probably end up having to do that again, but anyway, you're gonna come from mod info down to front end actions. You add an action, and this first action is going to be, I think, add C maps. Yes. It's going to be add C map, capital C, capital map. Add C map. And then this, the type, so that was the ID. Now the type is going to be add, oopsie, add world builder map. All right, and you can see that it popped up over here. So type and ID, type ID. Now we're going to go over to the file section. You come to files here, and you just click add. You're going to click on that thing right there and make sure you click your map. And then you press OK. Then you're going to come to custom properties. What you're going to do is you're going to add three different custom properties. And so the first one you should do is name. So name, that's the name, and I mean that's what the property is, the name of the property, and then the value of that property, which is going to be the name of your map. It's going to be, mine is Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York. This is my second map making today, so I mean I just wanted to do like a little city, so I just made Brooklyn. And then you press OK, and it pops up in this little list. And then you're going to add another one, another custom property, and then what that one's going to be called is description. So the name of this property is description, and then the value is going to be what your actual map description is. So I got ahead of the game and said, look out, I'm walking here. All right. Okay, so I saved it. I put that in there, and that's the value. And then the final one is going to be group. You're going to type group, and then the value of that is going to be standard maps. And I'm not sure if this is a real big deal, but make sure you capitalize the S, capitalize the M, no space. Press OK, and you should be good from there. Super simple. All you have to do now is save all, and then build all, Control-Shift-B. So now down here it says that build 1 succeeded or up to date, 0 failed, and 0 skipped. Cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the tools, and you're going to launch the Steam uploader. And then you go to begin. And now, since once you get here, you're just going to press upload, click these little dots here, and you're going to come down to documents to find your mod. So then you're going to go to My Games again, and then you're going to go to Sid Meier Civilization 6, and then you're going to come, instead of go to saves, go to mods, and then you find the mod that you're working on at that moment. And I'm doing Brooklyn, New York, so you're going to come to Brooklyn, New York, and you're going to select your title, the mod info title file. So it has to say mod info file right here. And it's going to be an extremely small amount of space taken up. So Brooklyn, New York, that's my mod I'm doing. Boom, boom. It was really quick. If all this stuff is green here, you're green. You're good to go. Now you press next. If you've added a description already, your description will pop up here automatically. If you forgot to add something, you can always add something in here, in this little box here. You can still do it. Make sure you change it to public, unless for some reason you want to go to friends only or private for some reason. But first you'll need a picture. So they just perform better when you have pictures. I've already Did I save my picture? Oh, I did. Okay, Brooklyn, New York. There we go. So I'm adding Brooklyn, New York as a picture. You need 512 by 512 pixels. So go into Paint and resize your shit or your thing. I'm sorry, I cussed. But anyway, resize it, and then to be 512. That's super easy to do that. And also save a regular resolution for your Steam pictures. And then I recommend, you know, selecting a gameplay, scenario, base game, Rise and Fall, Gathering Storms, game setup, game balance, map packs, map utilities. You can select all these if you want to, or you can just select map packs. It doesn't really matter. But I select all those things because it does technically have something to do with those things. It affects those things. It's not a mod on those things, but it is affecting them or using them. Anyway, so then you press next, and if you're, let's say you're uploading a new version of the same map and a different mod. What I mean by that is you can just update this same mod over and over again, but if you run into something that just screws up everything and you need to delete it or something, or you just need to upload a whole new thing and you don't want to delete the other one because you can still work on it, you can just put the change summary here and it'll pop up over there on the sidebar of your item. It'll say this is what's changed in this update, blah blah blah. So if there's no changes, go ahead and press upload. And then you'll get to this screen where it'll be doing some compiling things that's keeping secret from you. It's telling you what it is, but you don't see the compile. Anyway, preparing to upload a workshop, blah blah blah. All this stuff happened. It'll be like weird like this. It'll just keep on saying committing changes. So maybe it won't for you. At first it didn't for me, and then it started. So, but anyway, you won't be able to click finish. You might at first a few times or whatever, but for me it didn't. It only worked a couple times. So what I do before I close this is I just come to Steam, and then I go to my profile. I can just drop down and go to content. Oh well, I was already there. And then I go to workshop. It looks like Brooklyn, New York has successfully been uploaded. You subscribe to your thing so that you can also play your map if you wanted to, if that's what you were creating it for. And then you'll come over here and add and edit the videos or whatever. And you'll choose your photo, and you'll get your regular resolution. You don't want that weird scrunched up one, 512 by 512, to be your default thing that people get to see. So there goes my little really simple fast make of Brooklyn. Not super accurate, but it's kind of Brooklyn, whatever. And then I recommend either making videos or taking a whole bunch of screenshots and you adding them in here. You'll edit the title description. If you didn't add the description during the mod, and then you'll go to edit images. You can add your YouTube video, you can add a YouTube link, your Facebook link, all right in here, and you can track your stats and everything like that by coming up here, item stats. I just uploaded it. There's not going to be any stats on it yet. Oh shoot, I got a current subscriber. I'm joking, that's me. Anyway, there it is. It's uploaded, and then you will run over to you'll open up Civilization 6, and then what you'll do is however you set up the users, like the civilizations, how many civilizations are allowed on that map, how many city states are allowed on that map, just make sure you set that stuff up accordingly to how you designed it in the mod, so that you don't run into corruption or something like this telling you to turn off some mods or something. It might not always be a problem, but it oftentimes it is. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for visiting the God Factory and the Map Factory. And I wish that you would like and subscribe to the video, and make some maps and let me see what you got. Thank you so much. Ulysses is out of here.